Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. And first of all, before I get into any transfer rumours, I've got to say a big congratulations going out to Bukayo Saka. Congratulations, the only Arsenal representative in the England team. Well done to him, fully deserved. There was a lot of speculation that he could be left out of the squad, but he's been put into the squad. Gareth Southgate absolutely loves him, and why not? He's a top player, and just shows you how far he's come, that he's made the full squad when you consider in that particular position how many players are available, you know, the type of players that are available. So well done to Saka, and we hope to see him figure at the Euros. It gives us something to talk about, isn't it, as an Arsenal fan when it comes to England. So congratulations going out to him. Could we be signing, though, an England player? Could an England player be on his way into Arsenal? And that England player I'm talking about is Raheem Sterling of Manchester City. There's a lot of rumours flying around today that Arsenal are interested in signing the 26-year-old, still only 26. He was brilliant for Man City last season. Not so great this season. Funny enough, if you speak to a few City fans, they've even been sort of saying, you know, we take the money for him right now. You know, he hasn't really figured a lot. You know, when I say figured a lot, he's figured a lot, but in comparison to last season, where he's kind of the star of the show, he hasn't always figured for Man City. He did play in the final, but had a really disappointing final. And the talk is, as I said, that City may be willing to move him on and cash in on him. The thing is, do Arsenal have that type of money to get a deal like that done? Raheem Sterling, even in this era of a pandemic, you're talking 80 million, 70, 60, nothing less than 60 million. I mean, he's still considered a top player. He's an England international, as we know. He's in the squad. He's been one of the top players, or English players, should I say, in the Premier League over the last few years. And yes, he had a bit of a dip, but I can't see them letting him go for any less than that. And would Arsenal blow literally all their budget on that? I mean, yes, we know Mikel Arteta knows him from his time at Manchester City. There's a lot of people who credit Arteta for really, you know, improving him and making him into the player that he is today. But although it's exciting, although I see lots of people talking about it, I don't see this one as likely. I don't know what you guys think, but, you know, if I was to put a rating on it, I'd rate this about 3 to 4 out of 10. But you never know. You never know in football. There are surprises. I mean, who would have thought Ancelotti would have just walked out the door yesterday and went back to Real Madrid after being at Everton and saying how much he loves it and stuff? I mean, there's no loyalty in football, and football always throws up loads of different surprises. But Raheem Sterling coming to Arsenal, no European football. Nah. One deal that might happen, though, is this next one, and it's for the Ajax goalkeeper, Andre Onana. Now, we're being told that Arsenal are willing to pay around about £7 million to get this deal done, which is very cheap. The 25-year-old Cameroon goalkeeper, really highly rated. He was previously a part of the Barcelona youth system before going to Ajax, and is considered a really top goalkeeper. And Arsenal said to be in advanced talks. The rumours is that they've agreed terms with the keeper, and he's already agreed to join. And it's just a matter of just tying up the small fee that will be need to be done for this. However, as it is when it comes to any Arsenal transfer, there's got to be something involved. Now, check this one out. He's currently serving a 1-year doping ban, right? He picked up this ban because a banned substance was detected in his system. According to him, it was an aspirin, or he thought he'd taken an aspirin, and it was something that it was his wife's, and you know how these things go, right? But he's currently banned from all forms of football. That means he can't even train with his teammates, nothing, right? He's appealing it. I think he's appealing it this month in June. If he doesn't win that appeal, the ban will continue, and he's been banned since February. So that means that would take him right through to February of next year. Now, I know in the past we've sold, signed players with broken backs and stuff like that. We've signed players that have come in that have been injured for about the first 6 months or whatever. This one would be it, innit? But signing a banned player who can't even play till next year. But it could happen. It could happen. Maybe also looking on it and thinking, when he does appeal this, he probably is going to win it or get it reduced. And they're just looking at the bargain price for a keeper. Does look like they're looking for a keeper. Now, if they do sign him, is this a sign that they're looking to move on Leno because he's a top keeper, the Cameroon international? Or is just a sign that maybe Matt Ryan, who we know has gone back to Brighton, that they're not going to pursue that any further? Very interesting, but it does. All reports are that this deal is going to happen and that he will be on his way to Arsenal because they've agreed terms. But let's watch this space to see how this one develops out. Martin Odegaard. We spoke about Odegaard yesterday and the fact that will Arsenal go in and try and get the deal done for Odegaard. Now, it's very interesting that Ancelotti has gone back to Real Madrid, as I just said. Real shock yesterday. I mean, a couple of my Everton mates, they are absolutely losing it, after Ancelotti walked out on them. I mean, as I said, no loyalty in football. But there's a lot of talk that's been going around saying if he does, well, it's not even if he is going back to Real Madrid, what happens to Martin Odegaard? Because he wrote in his book previously about Odegaard, Ancelotti, when he left Real Madrid the second time, that he felt that when Real Madrid signed Odegaard, it was a bit of a publicity stunt by the president and that he didn't really want him at the time. So it's out there. It's quite public in his book that he said that. So now that he's returning to Real Madrid, will he keep Odegaard? Will Odegaard be part of his plans? Or will it be that he didn't really rate him and he's looking to move him on? So that could be a bit of a boost to Arsenal in their pursuit of Odegaard. We know that Mikel Arteta absolutely loves Odegaard and would like to bring him back. But does the fact that Ancelotti's gone in, because there was a lot of talk of saying that Zidane's going in, so Zidane's still going to be there and Zidane doesn't fancy him. Ancelotti, according to what he wrote in his book, that's definite evidence that he doesn't fancy him. But let's see how that works out. Odegaard might be looking at it and saying, listen, get me out of here, bring me over to Arsenal. But as I said yesterday, Real Madrid are looking for big money for Odegaard if they do move him on. Now, Arsenal being linked today, and again, this is a typical Arsenal move, being linked to a cheaper alternative to Bissouma of Brighton. Another defensive midfielder, plays for Anderlecht. His name is Albert Sambi Lokonga, 21 years of age, valued at around about £13 million, has had a good season for Anderlecht. And as I said, considered to be a cheaper alternative. When have we heard that before? To Bissouma, who we know that Brighton are looking for about £40 million for Bissouma. Listen, this may be where we're at this season. We've got no European football. The funds are not there. As I've said already yesterday, our owners, just look at them over the years in that they've been here. They don't put their hand into their own pocket. It's sell players to buy players. They've got a few players that they can sell at the moment. The squad's going to be trimmer. We know that because there's no European football. This could be the type of signings that we will be seeing this summer. A signing like this, which is, all right, it's a potentially, it could become the new Bissouma, but saves us a load of money, in buying Bissouma, 30 million instead of paying 40 million. You take a chance and you hope it works out. Listen, when Leicester bought, Kante, did they know that he was going to turn out to be how he is now? So sometimes, there's nothing wrong with these type of deals. It's just that Arsenal at the moment, do they have time in certain areas for experiments? They need the finished articles, but let's see how that one develops. But they are on the look at this player. And also Manor Solomon. Now, we spoke about him in the January transfer window. Arsenal were heavily linked to him then. The Israeli winger who plays for Shakhtar Donetsk. only 21, valued at around about £21 million. So again, another sort of player that's kind of in that price range that Arsenal are looking in. He's got the profile, he's young, he's a very, very speedy and tricky winger who can play either left or right. Had 11 goals and 1 assist last season. Possible replacement for Willian. There's a lot of rumours that Willian is going to be leaving Arsenal this summer, which I think that would be a good, because he definitely was very underwhelming since he's been here. So will Arsenal move for Manor Solomon? As I said, there was a lot of interest in him in January. Do we need another winger? That's the thing. You know, Pepe's getting livelier now. You know, you're going to go Bamiyang on the other side. You know, what happens with Reece Nelson? Is he going to figure, you know? So it's going to be interesting to see. But Manor Solomon, definitely an exciting player. But will Arsenal make a move for him this summer? Lots of rumours out there saying they will. We'll have to wait and see. Listen, thanks for everybody who's been getting involved. Love the comments yesterday. Keep those comments coming in. I'd like to know who you would like to see Arsenal sign this summer. Let us know in the comment section below. But thanks for watching Transfer Daily today. Don't forget, we're here every single day throughout the summer. And also don't forget, coming this Thursday, we're starting a brand new show. It's a brand new AFTV News Daily, where every day you'll be joined by me and the other guys, where we'll be discussing all the news in and around Arsenal. That'll be as well as Transfer Daily each and every morning at 10 o'clock. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.